welcome to the weekly roundup on SA Footballer TV. I'm Tommy Javor with my favourite Rosewater footballer, Hugh Johnson-Schroeder.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, you're my favourite.
Favourite.
Yes. Back next year, obviously, for those that didn't watch the other 5 divisions. Back next year, bigger, better, badder.
Yeah, we'll go bang.
Yeah, we'll go bang. Not on the umpires, mate.
Rumbles is gone, so...
Yeah, wish him all the best in his future endeavours. I think we might get an interview out of him once things have settled down a bit. So, but it's Div 1 time, mate, and I know you keep a close eye on Div 1. And your mates down at Port Districts have basically ended only Mercedes Jets. I talk about mathematics all the time. When we talk about mathematics, it means you're gone. Yeah,
Gonskis.
Yeah, only Jets need everything to go right here, but it didn't go right on the weekend. Port Districts 15-14, 104. Only Mercedes inaccurate 11-19-85. 4 Port Districts, yeah, well, they've had more scoring shots and they haven't taken their opportunities.
Yeah.
Bit of a tale. They've been good in the latter half of the year, but they haven't had enough wins. And at the end of the day, you're judged by wins and losses. For Port Districts, Batty 5, Coulthard 3, Williams 2, a host of singles. Coulthard was actually adjudged their best with McIntyre and Batty.
Yep, and goal kickers for Unley with Dicker for Westhill 2, Whopper 2.
The Wop Dog.
And best players are Westhill, Wop and Verge.
Yeah, interesting to see him walk. He's been stellar in the lead up in Div 4-3-2. Found the going in Div 1 a lot harder. He hasn't appeared in the goal kickers like he did in previous. Nick Walk.
Okay, he used to kill it in the lower.
Yeah. He was a star. I know he was on the radar of several league clubs. But certainly has found it tougher going. The team that rightly have moved into premiership favouritism a long time ago, about February when they signed everyone.
They got everyone, don't they?
They certainly do, and you'll hear that. I think they got 5 or 6 ex-Glenelg guys.
They got my mate's play Colsey just signed halfway through the year, kicked a goal, I see.
Yeah, no, they're a litany of stars. They didn't find it have it going all their own way at home. They're only 3 goals up at 3/4 time, but ran out comfortable winners in the end. 10-15-75 to Henley. Yeah, Henley 4-9-33. For Prince Alfred, former Crows player Brock Castry kicked 4, Paps 3 and 3 singles. Better players Wicks, Greats and Latchford.
Yeah, I went and watched Henley Dizzy's a couple of weeks ago and it was pretty ordinary, so I thought it might have been a bit more of a building, but good work by Henley. Goal kickers are Henley Stewart 2, best players are Fairclough, Bock and Dabron CC.
Yeah, the boy with 2 dads. So look, they're battling away Henley, but they'll find themselves in Div 2 for the first time in 11 or 12 years. And next year, let's head to Tea Tree Gully, or Kurtaringa Oval as it's known for. Another strong showing by the Gullies. Too good for Adelaide Uni, 16-11-107, Adelaide Uni 6-12-48. A 10-goal win, probably didn't expect it to be that big, but I think Tea Tree Gully might find themselves playing off in that last week in September, or whatever week in September. Yeah, quite possibly. As much as I'd love to say Payne will be there at this stage, our form has dipped. For Tea Tree Gully, familiar names, Melville kicked 3, Min, who broke Paynham's hearts last week, or 2 weeks ago now, with 3, Hallandall and Chapina with 2 apiece. And Shiremakers has bobbed in there with 2. Crows top-up players, certainly can play. McWaters, Bilby and McKay were their better players.
Adelaide Uni goal kickers were Robinson 2, and best players were the Painter boys, 1st and 2nd, and Borg.
Yes, familiar names there.
They're always in it, those boys.
They certainly are. Well, their dad is the coach, but they are, they are good footballers. We've got to do it. Now, last week, mate, I'm going to call it. I tipped it. I said Ross Trevor will beat Paynham, and they have. So it was no surprise to me, but they were too strong. They led. Paynham did lead at quarter time. But really after that it was all Ross Trevor. Ross Trevor 17-16, 118, Paynham 11-8-74. Injuries and unavailabilities catching up with Paynham, and when you meet a finals hardened quality Div 1 team like Ross Trevor, they're very fast, they move the ball well. Their Achilles heel, I've been saying it all year, is the tall defender. No Jolly on the weekend. Well, you need one less big tall defender then.
What's wrong with Jolly?
Hamstring, and he's got his hamstring's big. It's a big hamstring. Probably that gluten-free diet he's on. But anyway, Giannini and Agorostis and Brimacombe and O'Leary all kicked 2 for Paynham. I don't know why I'm reading the losing team first, so I guess I gravitate towards him. Johnny Giannini's had a very consistent year from the midfield, the vice-captain. Liam Davis, again, obviously presented well. And Allegio, former Nord boy, in Paynham's best.
And goal kickers for Ross Trevor, Kamane 5, Fantasia 3, Bell 2, and best players were Littler, Baccanello and Holland.
Yes, a couple of ex-Paynham juniors in the Ross Trevor mix as well, so good relationship between the two clubs. And interesting to note, Salisbury North, they are the team that have come. They're coming and they're charging, and teams are looking over their shoulder. They're starting to really flex their muscles, and it's all over for Goodwood for season 2016. They won't play finals. For a team that's won 6 of the last 12 premierships, to see them miss finals, it's a story in itself. But at Salisbury North on the weekend...
They went last year.
Yes, they beat Payne, and we were up at 3/4 time, and they won. Breathe, Tommy. They're a good unit. They did lose 6 or 7 players in the off-season. The loss of Tuck, I think, has been a big one. A couple of others as well, Ruckman. But at Salisbury North, 12-10-82, Goodwood 9-5-59. For Salisbury North, familiar names, Solly 3, Hood and Sharp and Drainer all both kicked doubles. Solly was their best. The sublimely skilled Alex Stengel was second best, Matty Sharp third.
Goody Saints, goalkeepers were Kells 5, Bryce 2, and the best players were Burgess, Gara and Brooks.
Yep. So Salisbury North have moved up the ladder just nicely. Goodwood have moved down the ladder.
Salisbury North lost some points this year.
They did lose a couple of games points for an indiscretion, I believe, in the under-18s. Is that correct, producer? Yep. So through no fault of their own, but under new coach Gavin Chaplin, they certainly have undertaken some new developments and some new planning, and they've got good structures in place, and they are on the rise, and teams need to watch out for them. We've still got to face them again this year. It'll be a tough game. So with 3 rounds to play, yes, there is in Div 1. Trent Melville leads by 7 goals from Tea Tree Gully from Heath Kemain on 50. He leads by 7 goals from Eric Kells from Goody Saints on 43. So it's Kemains or Melville's at this stage, you'd suggest, wouldn't you? Yeah, he's a very good footballer. Looking at the ladder, Henley will be playing in Division 2 next year. We think they'll be joined by Unley Mercedes unless they win all 3 of their last 3 games. Surprising to see. I don't want to harp on it. Goodwood Saints now sit 8th. I can't remember in the last 12 years have they finished 8th? No, wouldn't have thought so. Adelaide Junior, who had a good run there, looked like they might play finals. They've dropped their last 3 and are now 3 games behind Salisbury North, who are on 10 wins and 5 losses, but only credited with the 8 wins. Paynham in real danger now in 3rd of dropping out of the top 3. They need to get their stuff together right away.
Salisbury would be 3rd now if they didn't get those points. Or percentage.
They would be a percentage off 3rd and still to play Paynham playing for 3rd. So, yeah, top 5 obviously is set. So now we just jockey for position over the next 3 rounds. Teams try and get a fit, healthy list and make a crack in September or late August. So moving on to it's round 16. Of course, not round. It is confusing because all the teams.
Yeah, it's so different, finals.
Yeah, we've got finals in Div 3 through to Div 4 through to Div 6, 7. Div 7. Be a big final at Paynham this week as well, just quietly. The Div 7 reserves, Elim. Yeah. Tell you what, bums on seats. There'll be 3 of them.
Obviously, you'll be down there filming it.
Yeah, Russell Hart, our former colleague, is playing, of course. Let's start at Campbelltown Oval, where Ross Trevor, after a big win over Paynham, take on Adelaide Junior.
Ross Trevor for me.
Yeah, Ross Trevor, too fit, too fast, too good at this stage, and with results, if results go their way, they could be in 3rd place at the end of the round. Henley Memorial, Battle of the Cellar Dwellers. I can't believe I'm saying this. Henley and Goodwood. Henley to get a win.
I don't know. They went alright last week against PAC.
Henley to get their 2nd win of the year. I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
I can see it too.
We're going to tip Henley. Go you Sharkies. They don't get Shark Park rocking.
Yeah.
Next one, Port Districts and Paynham. Paynham have had a horror month with the buy in there as well. Horror month. We've dropped right off the boil. Injuries, illness, overseasers.
Dizzy's in an upset.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thanks, man. Dizzy's are in 7th spot. If Paynham can't beat 7th place Port District, we are in more trouble than Burke and Wills. And they're dead. So I'll take Paynham. A few boys need to lift, and
Hicksy get a few goals.
If Hicksy can kick a few goals, we'll win. Put it that way. The barometer.
The barometer.
Your old teammate.
What do you call him, the barometer?
That's not what I call him, no. But I'll tell you what, he'd be pretty happy with his moves from Rosewater if we're dishing out. We're having wax at each other.
Captain coach next year, won't he?
Paynham to bounce back. Surely they have to. Prince Alfred and Unley Mercedes. Prince Alfred to be too strong. Yeah. Wop Dog to kick 5, but Prince Alfred still to win by 6. Tea Tree Gully and Salisbury North. This is huge. Tea Tree Gully sits second. Salisbury North sits
Gully's
fifth.
at home too good there.
Yeah. Koshel hasn't been playing. He's been on his overseas jaunt in the Greek island, so if he hasn't had too many Euros and he's back this week, that'll help. Salisbury North in a very close game.
You on Salisbury North?
Tea Tree Gully, I just said. I've had a green type moment. I've talked about Tea Tree Gully and then tips on it. Tea Tree Gully in a close game at home. Thanks for that, Hughey.
Nice.
We'll be back next week with the weekly roundup of Div 1 and all divisions.